Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Kurt's Best Recipes. Today I will show you stuffed potato dumplings with meat and a delicious sauerkraut. Let's get chopping. Okay guys, I took half a kilo of minced pork, with nice lean pork. I'm going to roast that with half a chopped onion. I will season the thing with some salt, some black pepper, some majoram, and roast it nicely. When the potatoes are cooked, I will mash them up, add some flour and eggs, and make a paste that we can mold it into dumplings with the meat inside. And on top of that, then we will cook the dumplings, and on top of that we're gonna cook a nice sauerkraut, which should be a cooked sauerkraut, not the fermented one, as you know, but it's delicious. You will see. Just keep on watching. Okay guys, for our sauerkraut, our cabbage, we start roasting a little onion, and just before it gets color, you see, just before it gets color, we're going to add the cabbage, and I will show you how we season that. So we put our cabbage, which we chopped up nicely and washed, we put that into the pot. I will add some more later. I just want to show you now how to season that. The cabbage basically needs quite a bit of salt. Of course, black pepper to go with it. Some of our majoram. Then come our famous caraway seeds. So this is caraway seeds, they look like dried bananas. Bay leaves. A few pieces of bay leaves. And to cook this whole thing, and as it's called sauerkraut, it should get the distinctive flavor of sauerkraut, and to achieve that we will add a good dash of vinegar and a spoon of sugar, and then we let it simmer for about an hour, and then we see our result. Spoon of sugar. This looks good. I will chop up another cabbage and put it on top, and then I show you when we're finished, and we start making with the peeled potatoes to make the dough for our dumplings. Okay, see you in a little while. Okay guys, our potatoes are cooked, and so action for the great Philippine potato stomping machine to make our, this time we have to stomp them a little more to make a nice potato dough. What a great invention. I wouldn't know what to do without that. Maybe you have a more sophisticated tool in your kitchen at home, but it does the trick, slowly but surely. So guys, to make our potato dumplings, we will add a few eggs. Let's say 1, 2, 3. You know, the problem with eggs, it can happen that there's a bad one. In that case, I will open the egg and check them each one by one. I don't want to mess up. You see, this is a nice one. I don't want to mess up my beautiful dough. This one's okay. This one's okay also. Last time we did not do that and I had 3 bad ones. But this happens. So we mix the egg in with our potatoes. We will season the whole thing with, this needs a good pinch of salt and some nutmeg. And it's nice if you make the potato dumplings if there's some potato pieces also. You shouldn't be just like mashed potatoes. You should really see and feel the potatoes when you eat it. This looks just fine. And now we have to add flour until it gets really nice and sticky to mold it into balls, which we're going to fill with our wonderful minced meat. So we start off, let's try with 3 spoons of flour, then we will see. This is sticky enough. Sometimes you get very dry potatoes, so it's easy to make the dough. Sometimes they are these soft potatoes. At least in any country you can buy the potatoes, either the dry ones or the soft ones. But here in the Philippines they grow potatoes and you always get the mixture. So sometimes you cook them and half of them is cooked and the other half you can cook for an hour in the pressure cooker and they still don't get soft. I don't know. It's a different kind of potatoes. But this looks okay. So guys, we have the wonderful meat which we prepared earlier. And this meat we're gonna put now in dumplings with our potatoes. We roll it in a dumpling and we put them on a cutting board and then prepare with some hot water and then we will cook them, boil them in the hot water and we should be just fine. So let me see if they wash my hands quickly. Let's see if this one, the dough is right. Looks okay. No, it's not. It needs another spoon of flour. So let's have another try. But now maybe there might not be enough salt, so we will check on that. So, a little more salt and a little more nutmeg. So the salt water, when we cook them, we will have to salt the water also. The water, you know, should be as salty as the ocean is, so it doesn't lose the whole flavor of the potatoes. Like when you cook pasta or noodles, it's the same thing. You guys, we take a portion of our potato dough. We mash it flat in our hand. We put a spoon of our filling We close the whole thing. Make them nice and round. And put them on our tray with some flour for cooking later. Now guys, here comes the big moment. Our dumplings are molded. We add some flour to our hand and we pop them in the boiling water. And now we're gonna pray 3 Mother Marys to help us these dumplings not to fall apart during cooking. See, the thing is they should not stop cooking. You should be cooking to give it a second before you put some more. The water is boiling again, so we can risk putting those also. 1, 2 and 3. So lid on, lower a little the heat. As usual, clean up the mess. And then guys, we have to reheat our delicious cabbage, which we're going to eat with our dumplings. These ones, they should cook for maybe 10-15 minutes. Let's see if they don't cook too hard. They should be fine. The water bubbling like that should just be perfect. Let's say we check after 12 minutes again, okay? See you in 12 minutes. So guys, our cabbage is reheated. We take the pan, but there was a little left over from our stuffing. And we reheat our few meat pieces left. And our dumplings turned out nicely. We will put them in there and we roll them in the meat. We roll them in the meat nicely and we will try to set our plates. We have a nice plate. We put some of the cabbage on top, the nice sauerkraut. Once we got that, we need one of these beautiful dumplings, or 2. There we go. Maybe a little of this meat. And for the color of it, we have some peppers in red and in green. And guys, this is our delicious dish, the stuffed potato dumplings with the home-cooked sauerkraut. And I hope you enjoyed my cooking. I wish you best luck with your cookings and subscribe to my channel, Kurt's Best Recipes. See you next time. Bye bye.